Hey, can I ask you something? Why do you think so many people have stopped going to nail salons and opted for DIY options?
You go to a nail tech anymore. 2 reasons.
Storytime why I stopped getting my nails done with this overly strict nail tech that I used to have.
I say this for love, but where beauty professionals messed up is y'all started showing people what y'all make.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, guys. We made it to 2026. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. I hope to see more of you this year, and hopefully you guys will get to see more of me as well. Starting off the year really strong. In today's video, we're going to be talking about loyal clients leaving their nail techs of many years. So apparently, loyal clients, the same clients who stayed through the price changes, the last minute cancellations, the bring your own everything era. Yeah, they're leaving their nail techs. Not slowly, not quietly, they are running. And honestly, the reasons are getting more and more crazy by the day. Let's talk about why so many women who used to be loyal are finally saying, I'm done. Now, without wasting too much time, let's get right into this video.
3,500 women told me why they stopped getting their beauty maintenance services done.
Survey says.
So if your books are a little slow this season, lean in and take some notes. The number one most liked comment: luxury prices without luxury service and professionalism. I've been telling y'all, stop promoting luxury. Everybody don't even want luxury, and everybody's not delivering on luxury. The next one, schedules. Because why are service providers working the same hours as 9 to 5 girlies? I want to know what y'all think about that one. Next, it doesn't feel like pampering anymore. The providers are mean, no chit chat, girl talks, community feeling. Going to the salon used to feel like catching up with an old friend. They're saying that y'all are mean. Why are y'all mean doing these services? Are you not doing something that you want to do? The prices and poor customer service, as if we should be grateful and honored that they're doing it for us. I think there needs to be a mutual respect between both the customer and the service provider. Policy pages with black backgrounds and hot pink font. Oh, and the lack of professionalism with the little splashes of attitude and irritation. They never continue to learn and grow as stylists. Oh, this is a good one. Rules of reciprocity. If I have to pay an additional $50 if I'm more than 10 minutes late with cancellation after 15 minutes, but you can start my 10 a.m. appointment at noon and I don't get a discount, I would have left, but hey. You have to really be honest with yourself and say, is the beauty industry dying, or are people just not coming to me?
I believe if more chances are given to women to let us know the reasons why they're running from their nail techs or any form of beauty service provider, we are not going to leave that place reading their reasons, because it's going to be a lot. And it's crazy, because these are the things that used to be fun, like back in the day. You always look forward to getting some things done, but now it's looking like war. But anyway, guys, let's get right into the next video.
Storytime why I stopped getting my nails done with this overly strict nail tech that I used to have. I want to start by saying that I totally respect everyone's rules, but I think this one was really overly exaggerating. And also, I was a super loyal client for about 1.5 years. I would get my nails done with her twice a month or minimally once a month. And I always sent her my deposits to book an appointment. And sometimes I would leave my deposits with her cash the day of my appointment for my next appointment. And I remember after being with her for about a year and a half, I had booked an appointment 2 weeks prior, and I completely forgot about that appointment, and I was probably already getting on her nerves because of that day. But I remember I woke up and I saw my phone and I saw that she had texted me, and she told me, hey girl, I just want to let you know that your 15-minute grace period is up. I'm gonna go ahead and keep your deposit. And I was totally okay with that because it was my fault. I was 100% completely accountable for losing my deposit. Whatever, I booked another appointment. It was another $25. And I remember that's when like that whole pandemic was happening. Everyone was getting COVID and stuff. And she posted on her story saying like, hey girls, like if you have COVID-like symptoms, I would rather you guys stay home, you know, and that way we're all safe, etc., etc. And I remember it was like 2 days before my appointment, but it wasn't on the 48-hour mark. It was probably like 30 something hours till my appointment. I texted her that night and I told her, hey girl, you know what, like I'm really sick, like I don't know if I have COVID, I don't know where to go get checked. I told her like, I don't know if I have COVID, would you like me to go in and wear a mask, or would you like me to stay home? I asked her, you know, like what would she rather? And she was like, you know what girl, like I think that it's better for you to stay home, that way we all maintain like a safety and I don't catch COVID if you do have COVID, and I don't give my other clients COVID, you know. So I was like, you know, sure, like no problem. And we kind of just ended the conversation there. And then 2 weeks later passed by and I was giving labor at the hospital, bitch. Like I was fucking like, you know, having a baby. And she texted me and she was like, hey, you know, I just noticed that you canceled your last appointment in a 30 something hour mark. It wasn't the 48-hour mark, how I, you know, like how my rules are. I'm gonna go ahead and keep your deposit. And she requested $50 on top of the $25 deposit for the service that she was going to give me, but she didn't give me. So I was like, you know, like not in my right state of mind, and I was just kind of like, hey girl, you know what, like I'm in labor, like I'm about to deliver a baby, like we'll talk about this like at another time. And she was just kind of like unsympathetic and told me, yeah, you know, just reach out to me whenever you can. So yeah, like it was still like, she still like requested the $50. So I went ahead and I sent it to her, because I'm not the type of person to be discussing. But literally to me, I was just kind of like, okay, I literally just gave you $75, which would have been probably like the service that she would have given me. But she was the one whom suggested for me to stay home for safety COVID like reasons. And after that, like I was just like, you know what, like I'm not gonna fucking book another fucking appointment with her. Like this is like really ridiculous. And I was just kind of like, you know, like whatever, you know, like I really enjoyed her work, I really enjoyed her, but her rules were just getting like out of hands. I know I probably got on her nerves like the very first time where I did miss my appointment, and where I, you know, like let her keep my deposit and resend a deposit. But she was the one who suggested for me to stay home because I most likely had COVID. I don't know, that's just how she lost a loyal customer. And you know, like I don't care, like I didn't confront her, I didn't tell her anything. All I did was just find another nail tech and moved on with my life. But that's just how you lose a loyal customer, being ridiculous with dumb rules.
Guys, I don't even know what to say. Like, this really annoyed the hell out of me, because she was the one that suggested the lady stay home. So how is it that the lady cancelled her own appointment? It's like a lot of people have money to just dash out here and there, because requesting for another $50 on top the $25 that was my deposit that I was already going to let go is crazy. That's like $75 for a service I did not even get. What? Are these people using remotes from some ladies like, okay, pay me this and then they'll pay them that? Anyway, this one, it wasn't it for me at all, especially when it's not the client's fault. Guys, yeah, before I get right into the next video, there's a bonus video at the end of this video. Trust me, guys, you'd enjoy it. But yes, let's get right into the next video.
Story time as to why I will not be returning to my local nail tech. I originally found this nail tech on TikTok. I was very, very, very excited when I first saw that she was not only in my city, but actually only a couple blocks away from my house. I pulled up her Instagram, I saw her work. She is very, very, very talented. I will not say anything about her work specifically, but I will be talking about her work ethic. So I found her booking. I booked a full set and a soak off. Come the day before the appointment, she texts me and I will pull it up here. Hey beauty, hope you are doing well. Just texting to notify you that we will have to reschedule your appointment. I'm not feeling the best today and I don't want to spread any sickness around. I have Saturday at 2 p.m. available. Please let me know if that works for you or if we can find a different time for you. She's sick. That's cool. Happens to the best of us. I said I can make that work. Sorry you're not feeling well. She said thanks for understanding. So we reschedule, and then come the day of the appointment, I pull up to her house, and she has a studio in her house. I had never been to her house before, so I go up to the front door, I ring the Ring doorbell, and nothing happens. So I text her, I'm here. Then she says, come down to the driveway to the basement, please, and come in. The door is open. So this was a little weird to me, just because if you have a new client, I feel like if you have very specific directions on how to get to your studio space, that should be provided when they are booking with you with the address. Just because it's weird, like, I'm sorry girl that I came up to your front door, but the basement was literally like in the back of the house down this driveway. So I had no idea that that was where the studio space was. So that was number one for me. So during the appointment, I had old acrylic on, so I needed a soak off, and then I just wanted new acrylic put on, new full set. So she starts convincing me that I should be doing Gel X instead, which again, this was number two for me. I'm an acrylic girly through and through. It is my preference personally, and the whole time she just tried to keep convincing me to do something that I didn't want to do. She was like, let's do Gel X, it's so much better, it looks more natural, blah, blah, blah. And then she was trying to get me to do builder gel on my natural nails. And I was like, I really just want to do acrylic, but let's try the Gel X since you're so gung-ho about it. So we do the Gel X, I decided to get French, and here is my nails. As you can see on this picture, this is only one hand. She cut me on almost every single one of my fingers. I was bleeding all over this girl. Not only was I bleeding all over the place on pretty much all 10 of my fingers, I was not a fan of the color that she chose for the French. Now, specifically for me, if I am doing French, I want a choice on the base color just because I do prefer a more pink base on my French. But regardless, the French was eating. It was great, but yes, I was bleeding. I did schedule a fill after this appointment just because I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's super close to me, again, very talented. And so I scheduled my fill for a couple weeks later, and I get this text. Hey girl, I had an emergency with my baby, whatever. Back for your appointment at 4:30. I can do a refund or I can reschedule you. Now, I will say I do appreciate that she did offer to refund me. However, this is the second time that she has rescheduled on me. So I was very understanding. I said, OMG, I'm so sorry, praying for your baby. I hope he's okay. I completely understand. I only live 3 blocks away, so I'm pretty flexible. Just let me know what works for you. Thanks for understanding. Let me check my schedule. She said, can you do 12:30? I said, unfortunately, I can't do tomorrow. I can only do any other day this week, 3:30 or later. She said 6 p.m. tomorrow. Again, I just said I can't do tomorrow. Then I said, do you have anything for Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? 2 days goes by. Hey girl, just checking in. Hey, can you do tomorrow 5:15? I said, sure thing. Perfect, see you then. Hey love, are you able to come in a little earlier? This was the day of my appointment. Sure, I can come as early as 3:30. Let me know what works best for you. And then she said, yes, perfect. Then she said, if you can get here at 4 p.m. Sorry, I'm running a little behind with my client. I don't want you to have to wait in the cold. I said, okay, no problem. This was an insane amount of back and forth when it came to the scheduling of my appointment. I was like, what in the world is going on here? That was 3 reschedulings in the course of 2 appointments. Regardless, I went to my appointment. I had, like I said, the Gel X on. So I booked for a fill. I said, can we do a fill and then maybe just shorten them because they were a little long for my liking? She said, no, we can't shorten them. So you convinced me to do Gel X, then did not disclose that it is a product in which you can't shorten, can't change the shape, and is difficult to do a fill on. So what we ended up doing was completely filing everything off. And then what I was left with was very, very short natural nails that she put acrylic on. And mind you, when we decided to do the acrylic on my natural nails, she kept trying to convince me to do Builder Gel. And I was like, girl, please just do what I asked you to do. You're a service provider. So we ended up doing square, which I did not want. I wanted almond. And acrylic on my natural nails. I have since filed them to be round. This just left a super bad taste in my mouth just because she kept trying to convince me to do things that I didn't want to do. I understand that she has a professional opinion and I respect that, but when I say no, just take it as a no. And then she just kept rescheduling me, including on the day of, and it's like, thankfully I have a flexible schedule and I could make it work, but what if I planned my entire week around this appointment? You know what I mean? One other thing that I forgot to mention was the fact that when I was there, I was trying to make conversation with her and she just was not into it whatsoever. I was asking her about herself. I saw that she had a son, so I was asking her about her son, all kinds of stuff, and she basically just gave me a super short answer and then just go quiet. I was like, okay, weird. So after this, I had lost the email confirmation for my next 2 appointments that I had booked because, again, I put a lot of faith in this girl. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I said, hi, I lost the email for my next appointment dates. Can you let me know when it is? She left me on red. I do have a screenshot where it shows that she left me on red. You can see here that it says red yesterday. She left me on red for over 24 hours at this point. And I was just over it. I was like, girl, no, done. I don't need to deal with this. I said, please cancel my future appointments. And then she said, hi, hon, didn't see this message from you. You didn't see the message, but it was read for over a day. Okay. What's your name? We had corresponded a lot at this point, and she doesn't know who I am. I said my name. Is there any reason why you don't want the appointment? I was not going to get into it with her, so I just said, I'm not sure we are the right fit. I appreciate your time, though. Personally, I just feel like if you are running your own business, this is just not the right way to run a business, especially when you are actively trying to get new clients. It was just a culmination of things that put a bad taste in my mouth. So, unfortunately, I think I will have to revisit some of the local salons in my area, just because, I'm sorry, I never had to deal with that with the salons. They always did a pretty decent job. I don't know.
There were so many red flags. Like, anybody would have seen it. The first time, obviously, was a red flag. Second time, third time, come on. Come on. Do you like being tossed around that much? Obviously, I wouldn't love that. So I wouldn't have even given in a third time. But, like, I mean, a lot of people like to give people benefit of the doubt over and over again just to be sure that they give them enough time to prove that they're not worth it. But it's time wasting for me. The first time you didn't come out well to me, I might give you a second time. But once the second time is done, I'm sorry. I have to take my money elsewhere.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why do you think so many people have stopped going to like nail salons and opted for DIY options? So for me, I go to the nail salon for a pedicure. I enjoy having my feet scrubbed. I really do. And it's like a service that I'm willing to pay for. And I think I'm going to start doing it at home because a part of a pedicure experience for me is letting my feet soak. And I've been going around to different nail salons to just see if I can find someone that lets your feet soak. And I have not been able to find a salon in my area that just is comfortable with you letting your feet soak for 5 to 10 minutes before they start working on it. And it seems like everybody is just trying to rush and get the job done. And I was like, oh, maybe it's because I'm getting like the lavender package, or sometimes I just get like a basic pedicure. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get like, the more expensive package. It's like an $80 package. And I kid you not, I think that $80 package is more so like they use the like smellier or the more scentful foot stuff, and they just put more lotions and stuff on my feet. But I was just like trying to be like, can I soak for a while? And the lady looked a little annoyed that I asked to have my feet soak for a little bit. And it was not a rush. The salon was at like 20% capacity, and there was a lot of people who worked there just chilling. So if you work in like that service industry, that part, is there a reason why salons don't let you to soak for a little bit? They don't let your feet soak before they start working on it. Is it like something I can request differently than how I've been requesting it? What do you think?
Well, about this, it's actually been a while. I got my feet done, like pedicure professionally. I usually get them done at home myself, but when I used to go to the salon to get it done, they would really allow my feet to soak. I didn't have any issue with that. In fact, at some point, I'll be the one telling them, come and scrub the feet. Like, it's time. I always get tired of waiting. So, except it has changed, I didn't have a problem with this aspect of nail salon service. But yes, let me know how it is in your area.
You go to a nail tech anymore. Two reasons. First reason, freshman hoka. This was my nail inspo, okay? I go to my nail tech that I've been going to for my entire life. I go in, I show this inspo. I told them though, I know this is a little different than what you usually do on me, so like, if you can't, just let me know. I have another inspo. My lady goes, no, it's fine. She puts them on, she cuts them down, she files them into a square. I'm like, okay, no problem. An hour goes by. My nails are done. I look down. This is what she sent me home with. Hoko's in 48 hours. My parents are like, you're not getting your nails redone. I told you not to pick a design. I need them redone. It's my first Hoko. My mom's like, I can take you back tomorrow and you can get them taken off. I'm like, no, I am going to a new nail tech. This is fucked up. Keep in mind, I paid $20 for cuticle care. I text my girl Alina. I'm like, hey girl, what nail tech do you go to? Because this is not okay. She gives me her nail place. I'm like, great. I book an appointment for the very next day. I go in. I show them these nails yet again. This lady grabs my hand, looks at me, looks back at my hand, goes, you did your nails at home? I went, no. You came here? No. She went, it's okay. She whips out this file. This girl was cutting. She was filing. I kid you not, every other nail tech stopped and was just crowded around her. Literally, they were all huddled, just whispering to themselves as she filed. She does her design. I am terrified. She finishes, turns my hand around. This is what she lets me leave with. Amazing. Now, you might be wondering after looking at that photo, why don't you go to her anymore? Like, those look fucking amazing. First off, even with new sets, it took 5 hours to get my nails done. Looked amazing. I can't spend all day in a salon. Second reason, guess how much they were? If you guessed $150, you'd be right. I usually get like a fresh set, almost $300. With design, with added costs. I would book an appointment with cuticle care. It would tell me up to $85. I would go in. One time they looked at me, they showed me the charges, and they went, okay, so it's going to be $30 for cuticle care, which I booked it with cuticle care. And then she went, and then the design, $25, but $25 for your left hand and your right hand. What do you mean $25 per hand? The fuck? She wouldn't, there's a filing fee. That'll be $10. The fuck? Did I not book the appointment for you to already file my nails? Moral of the story is, if my nails weren't fucked up and disgusting, then they were $1 billion. Not worth it.
The individual prices nail salons or nail techs keep adding on is just crazy. Like, what is the appointment fee for then? Is it just to come to your studio and dash you the money while I sit down and pay for everything you do on my hand? Like, please, I think this really needs to be looked into. But the first lady that did her nails, was she drunk? What was that? Oh my god, that was really hilarious. Like, that looked like a child's play, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, guys, it is what it is. Prices of nails these days are becoming really ridiculous. And if you find that one person that you're comfortable with their prices and the person treats you well, please stick to that person.
You want to know why you're not getting clients or why your clients are not coming back to you? I'm going to let you know right now. You're always late. That's why. Stop scheduling clients and you're going to be behind, or you're going to constantly be late, or you're tired from the night before. If that's the case, You should not be making your own schedule. Nobody wants to go to somebody and every day they got to be nervous about if they're getting a text from you that you are running late. I understand sometimes things happen, but that should be like a once in the blue moon type of situation. If every time a client comes to you and they're nervous about you canceling or rescheduling or pushing the time back, that's a problem, and nobody wants to go do that. They will rather go to somebody else where the quality is less, but they know their time is not going to be played with. That's why I take time so serious with my business. If you want to play on my time, that is the quickest way to get me upset. Seriously.
I think this explains what the other lady was saying about the local NATEC always rescheduling and rescheduling. Like, no, don't be always late. Yes, things can happen, but like she said, that should be like a once in a blue moon kind of thing. But when it's constant, when it's at every appointment, then it looks like you're not serious with your business. And when you look like you're not serious with your business at all, a lot of people will not even take you seriously.
I say this with love, but where beauty professionals messed up is y'all started showing people what y'all make. Y'all started trying to prove yourself. Y'all wanted to show people y'all booked and busy, and y'all wanted to show them how much money y'all make. Now you have clients who are feeling some type of way because you are doing better than them. Clients who thought that they was doing you a favor by sitting in your chair and paying for your service that now feel some type of way because they feel like they are now helping you live the life you live. So now you have created jealous clients who no longer want to support you because of what you drive, what you wear, and how you live in, that people now feel like they can take away what you make by not supporting you. Meanwhile, you posted how much you made and it had nothing to do with your clients because clients care only about what you do and if you're good at it. No one needs to know how much you make when you are providing a talent and when you are given a skill. People pay you based on your quality, your expertise, and your time. So yeah, you did your big one and you flexed. It has now backfired because now they feel like I'm no longer going to support you because I don't want you to continue to live this life that I didn't know you was living. Sometimes we have to learn that everything is not for the internet and everybody don't have to know what you making. I always say this, people with money don't have to show people that they have money. People will see it. There is a way in this day and generation that you can make money, you can be successful without having to be loud, without having to show your bank account statements, and without having to show your income claims. You don't see doctors, dentists, lawyers, attorneys posting what they make. We should be happy about our accomplishment, but we are too busy being in the business of proving ourselves. Because now you got people seeing how much you make a day, but you don't have people seeing how you have to pay to come to work, how you have to pay for the products, how you have to pay for plumbing if you have a space that doesn't have plumbing, how you have to pay for certain things that goes into what you make. Don't allow flex culture to create a problem that doesn't need to be because you overshared on the internet. When you are a beauty professional, focus on showing your skill, showing your trade, showing your talent, your expertise, and not on how much money you make. I know I'm topic of discussion when it comes to my prices, but I can tell you this. All of my clients are well off that even if I did post how much I make, my clients are not going to become jealous of me and my clients are not going to stop supporting just because I make a certain type of income. I say this to say, many of you are afraid to lose the same clients who are trying to keep you at where they want to see you. People who value you, people who appreciate quality, no matter what it is that you make, they are not going to stop coming to you because you're living a good life. People should be happy for you because the truth is people only want you to go as far as they want you to go. And many of you are doing exactly that because you have positioned your business around being on payroll as if your clients are the boss, and yet you're still not being paid for it. Find a client that's for you. Because I'm telling you, even if you are posting your numbers, your clients should not feel some type of way about how much money you make. But I can't say this, when your clients are just as well off as you, they will continue to support. And even if they aren't as well off as you, they're still going to sit with you because they value your work, your quality, your results, and what it is that you do, regardless of how much money you make.
Guys, let's be honest here. I think people stop patronizing the beauty industry that much when the service providers actually started posting how much they make. Like, why would you do that? I can never understand why people would post how much they make. I grew up knowing that how much you make should be an information for you and you alone, because you don't know what the other person is thinking when the person hears how much you make. Whether the person means well for you or not, that shouldn't even be a topic of discussion. And a lot of people get really jealous when they find out that you're earning more than them and they're patronizing you. Like, it's crazy. So if you're among those people that post how much you make, maybe you should stop.
Hey guys, So, a lot of you who may personally know me know that with regards to a situation or a problem, if it's something I don't like, they would know that I'll message the person separately and privately to discuss the problem. And if I'm sounding hoarse, it's because I'm currently sick, but I wanted to discuss a problem with you guys. I wasn't going to make this video, but recently I posted a story on my Instagram talking about my last nail tech that I have been attending for 10 years and my situation with regards to that. So I have been going by Supreme Elegance, which was my nail tech for the past 10 years, and I am proudly and happy to say that I won't be going back, and I am very happy to be supporting other small businesses of nails persons, which I went and did my nails by somebody new, and I'm so happy with them. I was amazed to see how many people reached out with regard to the story I posted, and I did not mention the nail tech person at that time. They already figured it out because they were also in that same situation with the same person. And this certain individual, for the last 10 years that I have been attending there, all they do is negatively talk about their clients with other clients. I also had clients that's attending her came back and tell me that she's talking about me, that she's talking about other clients, and while I am there, she talks about other clients with me as well as her best friend. Now, for people who personally know me, they know I don't support that. So I left, I didn't message her, and I told her that I'll be taking my business somewhere else, and I don't like the bacchanal, I don't like the back and forth, and the chaos is just not for me. The reason that I'm doing this video is because everyone that reached out to me had this similar problem and situation with the same person, and I was so amazed to see the things that they told me, and I felt so sorry for them because whatever people say about me does not affect me. It does not affect me. I will continue my life. But there are also other people who may not be as strong as me, and they will take certain things to heart. So for them is the reason that I'm making this video, because they also wanted me to make this video because of the fact that they are disappointed, they are hurt, and they didn't deserve what it is they went through with this individual. I wouldn't put myself as very known on TikTok, but in the quotes of being a little known, a lot of businesses reached out to me to do my nails for free, to do my eyelashes for free, and being a loyal customer to my nails person, or my last nail person for 10 years, I told all of those businesses no, because I felt as though, well, we would say it in Trini, we would say that we hone in our nail tech. And to know that I was completely loyal to this one person and then have to be going through this kind of situation and other people going through this situation, it's just so depressing. It's depressing to know that what type of person could sit there and not be proud of their business and not be proud to have clients who's actually supporting them, but they would rather talk about their clients.
Talking bad about other clients to the clients you're currently servicing is, I don't want to say crazy, because crazy would not even like describe it very well. It's dumb. Yes, it's dumb, because what makes you think I, the client you're servicing, would not think you talk about me to another client that you'll be servicing in a very bad way? Is it that people don't know how to do business anymore? What happens to client confidentiality? So because I come to you, you know a little bit about me, you feel it's gist, you feel it's something to chat about with your current clients. Come on now. Are you trying to kill your business? I don't know. It's like so many people enter this beauty industry not knowing how it's run. They just get a studio, get equipment, and oh, I'm open. Come book with me and get your appointments done. No, it's not like that. There's professionalism, and then there's work ethics. And then you have to also be confidential. It's not everything you see, you talk. No. Anyway, guys, let's get right into our bonus videos. I saw this one. I know this is not related to why clients don't go to their customers, but guys, trust me, this one is really hilarious. So this lady did a nail of 400 and something dollars and expected her husband to pay, but the husband's reaction made me laugh. But yes, let's get right into it.
You like them?
Yes, they are so cute and different, especially for me.
Yes, they are. It'll be $420 today.
Okay.
How you want to pay? Cash, Zelle, Chime, Venmo?
I'm gonna call Bay. I'm gonna call Bay because he got to pay for this, not me. It's
Okay.
Bay.
Okay,
Let me
that's
call
fine.
her.
City Morgue, you kill him, we kill him.
That's how he answered the phone. So I just got done getting my nails done, and I need you to send her the money. It's gonna be $420. She take Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, all of that. Can you
Venmo.
send it to her? Venmo too. Can you send it to her?
No. Wait a minute. Time out.
Look,
You said it was how much?
$420 for my hands. She did my nails, see? And it's $420. And she already applied my discount and everything. It's $420.
Where's my discount?
What discount? I already got the discount.
I need a discount. I'm not paying that.
Why not?
Who pays that? Who pays that for nails?
Let's get right into the part two.
Why not?
Who pays that? Who pays that for nails?
When you want good quality, you pay good money for them.
Yeah, they gonna last like 6 to 8 weeks.
See, they last 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, well,
You gonna send her the money for it?
no, hell no, fuck no. You send her the money for it.
If I don't pay her this money, she gonna take my nails off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remove them.
Take them off, and get the $50 nails because fuck no.
She don't do no $50 set.
Yeah, all my sets start at 80. And
Start at 80, and them for itty bitty nails. And I don't do itty bitty nails. I do the long nails. Come on, babe, send that money.
No,
tell them it's only $420.
I'm gonna need you to figure it out.
What you want me to do? How am I supposed to come up with $420? I don't have no money.
You have a certain set of skills that you can use to get you whatever you need in this life, babe.
Oh boy.
What skills you talking about? I know you ain't talking about what I think you talking about.
Honestly, I'm not even going to blame the husband or the bae or whatever she called him because, girl, you didn't even have the money to begin with before going to sit on somebody's chair. Who does that? Are people really doing that? Like, they'll just book an appointment, go sit on the person's chair without having the money to pay and rely on another person to pay? And for goodness sake, $420 set. What is that? Are these really like prices of nails out there? Guys, I'm really short of words. Like, people are cashing out weirdly, in really weird ways, because who sits down to do $420 set of nails? I know people do hire. I've seen videos where people say, "Oh, this set costs about $1,000 or this or that," but like, let's be reasonable, please. 420. What's that? How long is it gonna last? A year? 2 years? No, 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 no. I don't blame the husband. I don't blame him at all. The wife going there without the money is the problem and has always been the problem. But yes, guys, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. And yes, beautiful people, I've come to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give the video a fat thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.